Well, it certainly looks like it's time to deal with another Christian moron, so let's do this. Hello, everybody, the Quiet Atheist here coming at you with another interesting video today. You know, guys, I'm going to be honest when I say that in the beginning, I didn't know who this guy was or what he was all about. Of course, this changed quickly because I saw a couple of idiots praising this guy on Twitter. Now, at that particular moment in question, I decided to look into this guy, this Jeff Sessions. I found out that he is President elect Donald Trump's nominee for Attorney General of the United States. Now, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't give a shit. These are not normal circumstances, though, because this country is fixing to go through some massive changes real soon, and I have to say that it is probably not going to be that good for us as Americans. So I thought that it would be cool to get an early start in regards to calling some of these imbeciles out on their bullshit, basically. So here we have Alabama Senator Jeff Sessions, a delusional Christian who rejects the separation of church and state. That is right, guys, he rejects what the founding fathers have built. Americans United, the Freedom from Religion Foundation, and other sources all report that Sessions believes the separation of church and state is an extra constitutional doctrine and a recent thing that is unhistorical and unconstitutional. You know, every time that I hear Christians spew this literal garbage out of their mouths, I have to laugh because they know absolutely nothing about what they are talking about. The founding fathers left Europe to escape the tyranny of Christianity. When they arrived here, they obviously wanted things to be different. They wanted to create something reasonable for everyone so that no one would have to experience what they did. Here is something that is contained within the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Now, the question is, do you understand what this means, Senator Sessions? Or do I have to bring out some crayons and some paper for you to figure it out? I ask this because it seems to me that you have a really tough time understanding reality here. I'm not going to stop here, Senator Sessions. I'm going to go even further. The article continues on by saying the actual phrase separation of church and state is derived from a letter written by President Thomas Jefferson in 1802 to Baptists from Danbury, Connecticut, and published in a Massachusetts newspaper soon thereafter. The following is an excerpt from Jefferson's famous letter to the Danbury Baptist Association. I contemplate with sovereign reverence that act of the whole American people which declared that their legislature should make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, thus building a wall of separation between church and state. Well, guys, I think that it's pretty clear from where I am sitting. It is also clear to me that Senator Sessions has a poor understanding of history and he does not have any comprehension skills whatsoever. Yet Donald Trump wants him to be Attorney General. Wow. Senator Sessions was asked a simple question. He was asked if he believes a secular person has the same understanding of the truth as a religious individual. Do you guys know what his answer was? It was, and I quote, "Well, I am not sure." That in and of itself makes me laugh right out of the chair that I am sitting on right now, guys. I mean, we know more about the truth than he will ever know on his best day as far as I'm concerned. Christians like this are not focused on any truth or facts. They are interested in this religious propaganda and theocracy that they want to push forth on society, and it is sickening to see this all of the time. Senator Sessions has the audacity to say, and I quote, "We're going to treat anybody with different views fairly and objectively." This has got to be the funniest joke that I have ever heard in my entire life. We all know that he is only saying this just to get into office. It really makes me angry to see Christians like Senator Sessions lie so that they can get what they want. Here is some of the garbage that he is actually known for. Now, Senator Sessions is known for insulting Supreme Court Justice Sotomayor for having a secular mindset. This article states that Sessions argued that Justice Sotomayor's secular mindset was directly contrary to the founding of our republic. Such a remark indicates Sessions does not understand or respect the secular values upon which the nation was founded. The article goes on by saying, writing for Huffington Post, Herb Silverman recounts the following story concerning Sessions' religious bias, noting that Sessions equates a belief in God with telling the truth. In 2001, Sessions rebuked then chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, Patrick Leahy, for swearing in witnesses without requiring them to use the phrase, "so help me God," which is not a constitutional requirement, Sessions argued. 95% of the people believe in God, as if majority rules when it comes to religious freedom. Sessions also equated swearing to God with telling the truth. Do you guys see what kind of person we are dealing with here? That is the $1,000,000 question. This bigoted Christian clearly has no interest in respecting the secular foundation that this country was built on. This has been clearly displayed in this video. It's people like this that motivate me to continue with what I am doing. I am motivated to expose the lies, propaganda, and the treachery that these Christians push forth because we as Americans need to know about these things. We need to know about the people that run this country, plain and simple. We cannot sit here and remain silent, because if we do, they win. This senator wouldn't know about the truth if it bit him in the ass. But wait, guys, it gets even worse. By the way, Senator Sessions, the amount of Christians in this country is 75%, not what you're claiming it to be. Here is another situation involving Senator Sessions. Let me share some of this information with you guys. However, before I get started, I would like to comment on the fact that I am probably going to trigger some people with this segment of the video. I'm just being honest here. I can see it now. TQA, you're a PC liberal fag, or you're a regressive, or something along the lines of a PC pussy. I find it to be ridiculous, actually. Senator Jeff Sessions is a racist. He is a white nationalist who thinks that the 1965 Voting Rights Act is a piece of intrusive legislation, and reportedly suggested that a white lawyer might be a disgrace to his race because he represented black clients. Senator Sessions is anti-LGBT. Like many other bigoted Christians, he thinks that marriage is a union between a man and a woman, and has routinely criticized the U.S. Supreme Court and activist lower courts when they try to judicially redefine marriage. Senator Sessions called the Supreme Court's 2015 ruling legalizing gay marriage across the country unconstitutional. He had previously voted in favor of a ban on gay marriage to be enshrined in the Constitution, and was one of the 31 senators on the losing side of the 2010 Senate vote to end the ban on gays in the military. Senator Sessions, like many other Christians, is anti-women. He doesn't like women's rights at all in any way, shape, or form. In the Senate, he repeatedly voted to allow violent convicted anti-abortion offenders to escape their court-levied fines in bankruptcy, voted against a resolution in support of Roe v. Wade, and voted for the unconstitutional 20-week abortion ban. He has also voted against protections against clinic violence, as well as to defund Planned Parenthood. NARAL Pro-Choice America President Elise Hogue issued the following statement in response to reports that Senator Jeff Sessions will be the next Attorney General. The last person women and families need in this job is someone who has repeatedly given a pass to individuals who commit acts of violence against abortion clinics, doesn't take sexual assault seriously, and was determined to be too racist by a GOP-led Senate to become a federal judge. But that's who Jeff Sessions is. His record of misogyny and racism makes him unfit to be the country's top lawyer. The American people deserve far better, but with Donald Trump at the helm, we know that this will not happen. And we know we won't get it. So, in conclusion, we are dealing with a very horrible individual here, guys. A horrible Christian who wants everything to return to a way that, to be honest, needs to stay buried. I have said this many times before, and I am going to say it again. Christians like this want a theocracy. They do not care if they have to rip the Constitution apart to get what they want. Human rights are nothing more than garbage to people like Senator Sessions, and I know he does not care. He never has and he never will. These types of people are ultimately going to be responsible for the destruction of America. Yet, people are continuing to put Christians like this on a pedestal. On a pedestal that they do not deserve as far as I'm concerned. If a person like Senator Sessions is against the Constitution of the United States, they are anti-American and they are not worthy